And so the thing about dating with my afro is that I actually haven't done it yet. Yeah. In the year that I've been wearing my hair in an afro like this, I have not been asked on any dates. I've not been taken on any dates. The approach I got in person the last time was like a man like screaming in my face, so that obviously didn't go anywhere. And I think the afro obviously intimidates men. It gives them like black power girl, and yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. So I'm not mad that I scare men off because if you're scared, stay scared. Fuck. Like, I'm not gonna make you feel comfortable around me if you're not comfortable around me. Like, the fuck? But in saying all that, I've reached the peak where it's like, a girl is getting lonely. A girl has been lonely. Like, where are the men? Not scared, not intimidated, confident, open, funny, cute, tall, handsome, beard, and nice hairline, nice teeth, at least 6'2". Just the little thing.
Okay. uh, yeah, the afro is nice. I've been here before with the whole conversation on whether men are genuinely attracted to afros, and last time people were really trying to debate with me about whether or not, you know, I even liked afros. And I just thought it was interesting. She looks nice. I can't say if the afro is the reason. I mean, just honest assessment. She's attractive, and it's not intimidating to have an afro. She didn't say whether she only prefers black men. I didn't really hear that part. Whether it's about ethnicity, if she has an ethnicity preference, but as a black man, I'm not intimidated by an afro, and I'm not intimidated by someone who's proud of who they are. But I also keep in mind that there are extremes, and sometimes people aren't aware when they're extreme and not extreme. So it could depend on how she's coming across. But I mean, for her to admit that she's lonely, and she didn't say to what degree, but she said it to the degree that she desires companionship. She would like to meet someone, and she goes into a description. So even for her to admit that much of it, I would say that's a sense of vulnerability and humility. So I don't know. It ain't the afro, sis, because to me you look nice with the afro, and yeah, it could be something else, but it's not the afro. Um, yeah, let's hear what the next young lady got to say about her afro, and this whole attraction with the afro or not.
When the girls tell you that going natural changes the minute you attract, I need you to listen. I need you to listen. We're not lying. We're telling the truth. It's not the same over here. I don't care what men get on this internet and say. It's not the same. Since I went natural, I haven't attracted a black corporate man once. Not once. And that's all I used to get. That's my thing. That's my area. That's my area. They not checking for me, boo. They not. They not checking for me, boo. I get the black men who say Grand Rising Queen. I get a lot of that. I get a lot of that. And that's not for me. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not mad at it. Grand Rising to you as well. But that's not for me. And I get a lot of white men. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't have nothing against a white man. My best relationship was with a white man, so I get it. I'm just not on that type of timing anymore. And regardless, it's not what I used to get. It's not the same over here. It's not. So don't go natural unless you're prepared to change who you attract. I'm sure that other people have different experiences because other people wear their natural hair differently. Mine is full fro. If you're doing wash and goes, you probably could still get the black corporate man. Like if your curls are real defined and then hang, you probably could still get you one. And I probably could still get one, I guess, depending on where I'm at. I'm just talking of my experience thus far. I'm like 6 months in, like 7 months in. The fro, they not messing with it, baby. They're not. They're not going for that.
I honestly start to wonder if people have good like reasoning skills, and if they're having these conversations with anybody other than themselves, because 6 months is not a long time for one to be saying like, oh, men don't like me because of my afro. That's not a long time. A lot of times it could take a year or 2 years to really meet somebody that's really into you, that you're attracted to. And it's not like she's not getting attention at all. She admitted that there are some black men that she's not into that's giving her attention. There are white men that's giving her attention, but she's not getting the same attention that she was getting from corporate black men. And I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. It's really this simple. Either a man is attracted to you and how you present with natural hair or permed hair, straight hair, curly hair, long hair, short hair. Either he's attracted to you or he's not. Either he's interested or he's not. To try to say, oh, now that I'm wearing a fro, the men that I was attracting before, I'm not attracting now. You literally have to do some sort of test that will prove like all the men that you attracted before, seeing you now with natural hair, and they would have to say, no, I don't want that. And I do think they're like, for sure, I'm of the mindset that there are men who may see the natural hair look and be like, oh, that doesn't go with my aesthetic. I don't meet a lot of men that think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm talking with the fellas, we're not saying like, yeah, she look good. And then no one is saying, well, is she natural hair or not? Does she wear her natural hair like all the way froed out, or does she do a twist out? Like, we're not, as a whole, we're not that into the details of it. Either you're attractive or not. Either you are attractive and we want to get to know you, or we don't. It's really that simple. A fro is not changing the tides like that, but I don't know why they're reasoning that it's their hair. Maybe it's something that I'm missing that I need to be brought into the loop on, but I'm telling you, I don't know. The men I know are solid men of faith, and some men who aren't believers, but men who are well-to-do, and they're not looking at women and being like, ah, man, she's natural, or ah, man, her hair is not natural. That's just not it. But yeah, let's hear what she has to say.
About 2 days ago, I saw a TikTok video talking about how we're all in some type of hair psychosis. And now look at me. I took my shit out. I'm done. Look at my baddie friend. Just wait for her.
What is going on?
We're done. Free us. Free black women from the propaganda. Not your hair,
Free
baddie.
yourself from the propaganda today, guys.
Okay. I guess there's some sort of propaganda around women's hair that I'm not familiar with, and that's none of my business. I thought she looked nice with her natural hair. Listen, I like women that present well, right? And I've said this before. I've dated, several women with natural hair, and it's never really been the big deal that a lot of people are making it today. Like, either they're attractive or they aren't, and that's just always been my thing. And honestly, once I see them natural, it's almost like the blowout. It's like a least favorite of mine, because the natural hair, the afro, the twist outs, I don't know, it's just appealing to me. Let's roll through this last video. Let's see what she hollering about.
I feel like when you start embracing your shrinkage, you unlock a whole different level of beauty. See this hairstyle? Someone will ask me, how did you achieve it? And I will give them the names of the products. But the main ingredient here is the shrinkage. It's one of those.
Sounds like they're playing music, and I don't want to get a copyright. But she's saying embrace your shrinkage from the caption on the video. So again, it's real simple to me. It's real black and white. If you want to go natural, for whatever your reasons are, you don't owe us an excuse. If you found yourself in a place where you were frowning upon natural hair, and then you had to be educated on it, you had to get to a point to where you can embrace your natural hair state, okay, that's your journey. If you have a perm and you're happy with your perm, your hair is healthy, you perm your hair for reasons that are valid to you, hey, so be it. Natural hair, since this is about natural hair, I want to keep it. Natural hair is beautiful. It really is. And I think it comes down to how do you present yourself holistically? Do you do your hair well? Like, do you have a complimentary style that you go to when you're going out for work, when you're going out to eat, when you're going to hang out, when you're going to church, when you're going shopping, whatever you're doing, running errands? Do you have a style or styles that complement you well, that make you pop? Do you do your makeup in a way that's complimentary? Do you dress well? Do you smell good? Are you active and taking care of your body? It's an overall presentation. And the hair piece, though it's big, it's not the end all be all. So at the end of the day, I've even talked to women I was not like into their hairstyles, but they were overall beautiful women. So the whole idea that, this natural hair, there's a psychosis going on with women and their hair. I don't know. I'm not in that. But I will say this. Natural hair is beautiful. I don't know how many times I have to say that. If you wear it as a fro, it's beautiful. If you wear it as a twist out, it's beautiful. It's all about how it complements you and if you take care of yourself overall well. But to conclude that men are less attracted to you because you wear your hair as an afro, that's like getting into like the weed of things, like the really, really small details that's hard to measure. It's likely that there are a few men who may be like, I don't prefer an afro. It's possible, right? However, to say, oh, men aren't attracted to me because I have an afro, that's not it. Trust me, I'm a man. I don't look at a black woman and say, oh, she got an afro, man. Oh, that's crazy. No, I don't do that. And I don't know any of my guy friends who do that. I don't know any men who say that about their wives or their husbands. They either look and say, man, she's attractive or she's not. Her hair looks nice or it doesn't. Sometimes they don't even know if and when a woman is natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, with an afro, you'd hope so, in that sense, just because that's mostly how it's worn, or they even have afro wigs, but that's besides the point. At the end of the day, ladies, either you're attractive and you're presenting yourself well, or maybe you are and maybe the guy's just not into you, or just you're not in the pockets where men who are single and interested in mingling, maybe they're not around. But to conclude, or your afro is what's causing the problem, nah, let's rethink that. Let's go back to the table and figure it out. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll catch y'all in the next video.